Let's see. This conversation grinds my gears for a couple of reasons.
Have you given any thought to what an Urn said? There is wisdom in his words. You are a mage, and you could be what the Circle needs most.
Yeah, Birch is like, yeah, no. It's like I renounced the Circle when...
That's the point. It doesn't have to be. If you went back and assumed a position of power, you could change it for the better. Your life as a Grey Warden has given you a chance to venture abroad, farther than many mages have been. You've seen the world, dealt with kings and lords, Templars and apostates. You've seen the good and bad of all of these. You could bring these experiences back to the Circle, improve it with what you know. It will take time, but it can be done. Slowly.
Yeah, and what Birch wants to say is, yeah, if I went back to the Circle, it'd be to free every single mage and slaughter every single Templar and burn that tower to the ground. You know, it's like, but unfortunately he can't say, yeah, I'm only going to go back if I can free everybody and join the Libertarians and whatnot. I mean, and this option right here, that one, it gives the implication that, oh, you know, I'm not going back to the Circle and the other mages can fend for themselves because, you know, it kind of gives the implication that you're being selfish and you don't care about every other mage. But, you know, when it's like, oh, you can change it slowly from within, you know, and Birch is like, no, that's not good enough. Total freedom is what's needed.
Oh, believe me, I would if I could. But I am not long for this world. Day by day, I feel myself weakening. I will not live to see the Circle rebuilt and made stronger and more glorious. This will be a dream I take to my grave. It doesn't have to be a dream for you.
You know, because Birch is like, yeah, I renounced the Circle. I officially consider myself an apostate elven mage. You know, even if he's not officially Dalish, you know, he wouldn't say no if you were to join a Dalish clan and become one of their mages. But, you know, Wynn acts like, you know, oh, her solution is the best one, that, oh, Thetis needs the Circles.
Oh. It doesn't have better things to do. That part I know, as Wilhelm often bragged about it to whomever was willing to listen to him. He claimed to have found me in the deep roads. I was in the ruins of a Tig, he said, deactivated, with my control rod not far away. It was a hobby of his, scavenging. One of the reasons he traveled so much is that he was looking for entrances into the deep roads, old places the dwarves had long forgotten. And then he would sneak down and search for magical treasure, before anyone was the wiser. Indeed. He had spells that allowed him to remain hidden and move quickly, but he had no defense against the blight and worried constantly that he would get sick. If any darkspawn showed themselves, he fled. More often, he would have to fight other scavengers, dwarves who had become... In the end, it killed him. I mean, he found me there, right? I think I remember a battle. It was long before, and then there was darkness. Bah, in short, no, I do not remember why I was there. It makes no difference. No, that secretive bastard refused to tell me. I would ask and ask, but no. He used to say that one day, if I were compliant and didn't talk back at his wife, he would take me there and I could look around myself. Rotten, lying bastard. If I had his head in my hands now, I would squeeze it like a giant lemon. Squish. I wouldn't have had to put up with the twit, and I would be none the wiser. I don't think I was aware while I was there. Not like in the village. Or perhaps I was. Perhaps that was the dark place, and I simply couldn't see anything. How long could even I sit in the darkness and stare out at nothing, never sleeping? Oh, I do not wish to think of that. On then.
Needs to be leveled up. No, it doesn't look like it. But Shell's coming along nicely as far as their approval goes. I think we'll give some stuff to Alistair, if nothing else, just to unload some of this stuff. Let's see.
I could get used to this, you know. Something on your mind?
Do you remember our discussion? I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and you were right. Despite what Marjolaine says, I am not like her. I know that now. I've found peace in knowing the Maker, and nothing will change that. I've followed you to make the world a better place, and as long as I keep that in mind, I will not fall. Sometimes, it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves. I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you.
Ah.
What is your desire? Again? I'm game. What is your desire? All right, but I get to stay. What is your desire? I could teach others, but not yourself. First, I would need someone who has training as a rogue. That is, unless you would care to spend the years it takes to gain the fundamentals. But if there should be such a person who desires this training, yes, by all means, send them to me. The crows are already furious, no? I shall enjoy tweaking their nose further.
Ah, and now we've unlocked Assassin.
Something on your mind? Of course. Others, yes, but not yourself. I need someone who's trained first as a warrior. It's as much about discipline as anything. I guess if I'm going to give up Chantry secrets, I may as well go all the way. Send whoever you want trained to me in camp, and I'll see what I can do.
And that unlocks Templar specialization. So now our warriors can learn to be Templars, and our rogues can learn to be assassins. But I think we'll go ahead and do the next part of this leg of the story.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
So we gotta go to Denerim.
We must strike quickly!
Yeah, I don't want any of these elves to die, so...
That's a lot of blood.
What the? Thank you, modders. I think that's all of them.
Our tribe fights for you, Warden.
Yep, they all survived. And we've encountered a new kind of dark
It will be done.
spawn. Oop. Got some new Codex entries here. Yeah. Oh, and we picked up another one of those scrolls of Banastor.
As you say.
But yeah, honestly, Win, it's like, Win, get it through your thick skull. You know, Birch does not consider himself a circle mage anymore. You know, if he didn't have duties to Ferelden, he would have stayed with the Dalish and become one of them forever. You know, he hates the circle. He wants nothing to do with it ever again.
I will never get over how quietly you are able to move.
It took me years and years to learn, and even then I am not the best at it.
So you didn't sneak around when spying?
We all had different ways of doing things. Some preferred not to be seen at all, to cloak themselves in shadow and darkness. I realized that it is not such a bad thing to be seen, as long as you do not stand out and are quickly forgotten. I specialized in blending in, not drawing attention and looking like I had every right to be there. It is invisibility, but of another kind.
Ah, yes, but I heard you often seduced your targets. They'd remember you.
Not if they died.
Oh.
Dying while in the company of a lovely seductress. Tell me that isn't a good death.
I don't know if I should take you seriously. But you scare me sometimes.
Ugh, Alistair. So, the Arlessa said that British TV has a house around here.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand.
And we should start with him if we want to find the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
A little something extra. For friendship.
Very well.
Anything new? No. Well, we are narrowing down our Mage's collective quests. Yeah, once we get to the Frostback Mountains, we'll start narrowing down a lot more of them. Guess I should level up Liliana's dexterity if I want her to use Marjolin's old bow. You know, before we go into Genetivi's place, I kind of want to head to this, the Wonders of Thedas. Because there might be something I want to buy.
Welcome to the Wonders of Thedas.
Yep, right there. You know, it's like, when he wants, it's like, Birch wants nothing more to do with the Circle ever again. Why do you keep insisting that he needs to go back and change things slowly? You know, why do you insist on being a Circle slave forever? Well, actually I do know why. It's because she thinks that's the only way mages are going to survive, but still. Hello.
Yes. What are you doing here? Brother Genetivi? Why? His research? Ah, you mean his search for Andraste's ashes? He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger. Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared.
That seems awfully suspicious, but Birch is kind of a dope, so...
Now don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now. So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area. I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
Yeah. Again, that's really suspicious, and you could be like, wait, something doesn't add up here. That sounds suspicious, but again, Birch is kind of a dope.
Good luck. May you find the answers you seek.
Yeah, again, there's lots of holes in that guy's story, and a player with a high cunning skill can merely point this out, but Birch is a total dumbass, so Birch is kind of a dumbass sometimes. He's not, like, really dumb, but... I mean, I wouldn't say he's a... Oh, damn it, didn't mean to go there. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, Birch can be a little on the naive side, and he's not supposed to be as cunning as his... Honestly, the only reason I leveled up his cunning as much as I did was because it's easier to pass speech checks. But so that he could pass speech checks easier. But honestly, I kind of wish I'd left it at 20 and then just put it into his magic and willpower.
Yes? All right, let me take a look. Why? What did he do to deserve this?
How many love letters is that by now? 7.
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today? Brother no. No, of course not. I've never heard of him. No, I haven't seen any knights. Why would I be nervous? Listen, the person you're looking for isn't here. You should be on your way as soon as possible. They're watching me. I can't speak openly. Don't look around and keep your voice down. They're looking for anyone asking for this brother Genetivi. They told me to act like nothing's wrong and just deny ever having seen the brother or the knights. What can you do? I do what they want because they'll hurt my family. I have no choice. You should be on your guard and leave quickly. I don't know what happened to the knights, but I doubt it was anything good. Goodbye, and Maker turn his gaze on you.
How suspicious.
Come and get it!
Very well.
You should run while you can!
We have done well!
Yes. It will be done.
Something fishy's going on here. But Birch is supposed to be somewhat less cunning than his cunning skill makes him out to be. So realistically, he wouldn't catch on as quick.
You dealt with them. Oh, Maker, I thought this nightmare would never end. Thank you so much. They said they'd kill my wife and son if I said anything about them. Do you know who they were? Well, I probably shouldn't ask. I'm just an innkeeper trying to make his way through life. There are some things I don't need to know. Thank you again. You'll always be welcome here.
Honestly, I just find it more interesting if you go through the route where you don't catch on to the guy in Genity, if you don't catch on to Waylon, and go to Lake Calenhad. I just find it more interesting if you don't catch on right away and go to Lake Calenhad to deal with those knights who are threatening the innkeeper, and then go back and say, "What's the deal here, sir?" Oh, Tegrin.
You have fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
I think we'll buy more gifts for our companions, and then anything else I want to sell? No, doesn't look like it. Finally, a 2 in survival, so we could go help the Hala after we take care of this part of the main quest.